all my life, been grinding all my life.
Look who it is. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl T, and I'm here to give you tips on looming. So I know it's been a while. I've been gone, but I've been working. If you check my Instagram, you will see I've been working. I just haven't gotten around to recording. But if you're new, you can subscribe now. Subscribe, like, comment, share, all of that. So we're gonna get right into it. Today I will be making a reversible hat with a folded brim. The colors I'll be using is red, green, and black. And it's from Red Heart Super Save. So let me just say, this is not a beginner's video. If you're looking for a beginner's video, you can go to my playlist, and it's called, I think it should be called Tips on Looming or Looming. You could check that out. So you already know we start on the black, the first 3 black pegs. So I'm just gonna drop a little bit in the center. We're gonna do the back and front, back and front. I also have videos of how to change the colors, because we will be changing colors today. So like I said, if you need help with that, check out my Tips on Looming playlist. And now we're just going around. We're gonna go around 50 rows. Then we will be changing colors. We'll be going from black to red. When you reach 50, you'll be taking the black yarn and dropping it in between the black and the white needle. And then that black yarn must get hooked into that last white needle. I will be adding the red, and that will go in front of the first black needle in between the black and the white. You want your red yarn on the left side and the black yarn on the right side. You're going to close the yarn feeder, turn the lever away from you, and make sure that the red is caught under black needle. Now that we got around with our red yarn, the first row, we're going to tie the black and the red together so you won't have a hole. So just tie them to hold it place. And then continue. I'm gonna go around 6 times with the red. Reach our 6th row with the red. We're going to be switching back to the black. Remember, the red stays in front of the last white needle. The black one will be on your left. The red is on your right. Close the lever and then continue as such. They'll get caught in together. Tie these 2 together and then go around 6 times with the black. Now that I reach back to the beginning, I did 6 with black. Now we're gonna do 6 with green. The black is on the right and the green is on the left. Tie them together, going around 6 times with the green. I've done my 6th row for the green. We're gonna do another 6, and I'm gonna show you why in the end. So I almost reached my 6th row with the green again. Remember, check my playlist for the tips and tricks on looming, but you just roll up the center to get it out the way.
Now we're gonna go back to the black, because whatever you did on one side, you have to do on the other side for the brim. So this is green. We're gonna go back to the black, do 6 rows of black. Make sure it gets locked down. So we're going north. We're gonna do 6 rows of black. Just tying this.
Sixth row of black. Now we're going to switch to the red. I use very little yarn because I'm not trying to waste my yarn. So yeah, I cut them real little. So that's the red. And then just tie them together. Go around 6 times. Now that I've reached my 6th row, switching back to the black. And the black is the top of the hat now. Going back to the top of the hat, where we will be doing 50 rows again. So 50 rows, and then we're all done. So I do set my counter to 0 each time I start over. It's just a better view for me, I guess. So now that we're coming up to our 50th row, we're going to then be binding off. So this is my last row. Okay. You want enough length of yarn. I eyeball it. So you finish at that white needle. I take like a good amount of length to close up the hat. So I'm about to bind off. That should be a good enough length. Just cut it. And you want to get your needle. Okay, so you get your needle. Get those locked down. Feed it through the needle. My camera died, y'all. I was upset, so I'm using my phone now, but still gets the job done. So now we're binding off. I just roll it, and then you want to start on that first black needle. So you end it on the white, and then you're picking up on the black. So you're gonna go all the way around, picking it off, going left. Like I said, my apologies for taking so long to you know, share some of what I've been up to and what I've been doing. I just been busy. So now that I'm at the end of binding off, then you just want to admire your project. Admire it a little bit. So this is the hat. Right? And this part right here is the brim. So we're gonna fold it into that end. So we're just gonna squeeze it close and send it right up. Fold it in half. Send it right up through this other middle. And then squeeze it tighter. So this is the top of the other end of the hat. You wanna squeeze it tight now, close. I'm gonna make a knot for the hat, for this, closing the top of this first end. Just make a knot. Right, so that should be secured. Now we're gonna close this top of the hat. Make sure it's like even. You want it to be even together. Right, that's closed. Now we're going to close them together